Until we locate the source of infection, we'll keep her on oxygen and monitor her stats, he tells us. The nurse will move her to another floor in a bit. Thanks, Dr. Potter, my mother murmurs. The bare hospital walls, the cold air, the cream-colored floors, they're all I've seen the last 3 years. Riley got sick over 2 years ago, and we were in the ER at least once a week until she was officially diagnosed and they started chemo treatment. I'm going to call your dad, she tells me before standing up and leaving. I can see the distress and exhaustion all over her features. Mom quit her job and has been Riley's caretaker since the beginning. She and Dad never go out anymore, at least not with each other. And if they aren't fighting about bills, they're fighting about his long hours at the office. I've overheard some of their conversations and sometimes wonder if Dad wishes he could leave us and find another family. Mom's accused him of cheating, and though he never denies it, he just tells her she's crazy. The tension is thick when things are rough like this. Before Riley's diagnosis, they both worked full-time, but always made sure to be home in time for dinner so we could eat as a family. We'd talk to Mom about our day, and Dad would ask about homework. It was predictable, but it was nice. How easy it is to take life for granted until it throws a curveball and changes the entire course of it. I hate seeing Riley like this. She doesn't deserve this, and I'm often angry that she's the one having to go through it and not me. I'd take her place in a heartbeat. She was only 7, and though she annoyed me on a daily basis, I loved her so much. Mom used to tell me stories of how I'd beg them for a baby sister, and when they got pregnant, I was so excited. Growing up together wasn't always rainbows and sunshine, but I knew I was lucky to have her in my life. I press the back of my hand to her cheek and feel how cold it is, even with a low-grade fever. These hospitals are always cold, and I hate it. Doing what I always do when Mom isn't around, I crawl onto the bed next to her. I'm always careful of her lines, but then at least I can give her some of my body heat and comfort her. Let me know if I'm hurting you, okay, Riles? Even though my voice is just above a whisper, when she squeezes my hand back again, I know she heard me. I rest my chin on top of her head and hold her close to me before closing my eyes and sending another prayer up. Love you, baby sis. A nurse comes in an hour later to move her to another floor. Once she's settled, Mom tells me Dad is coming to pick me up soon. Why can't I stay here? You need to eat some dinner and finish your homework, she says with little emotion. I'm not leaving, I shout. I'm staying with Riley. Dad arrives 20 minutes later, ordering me to come home with him for the night. I'll bring you back tomorrow. Let's go. Now. I kiss Riley's cheek and squeeze her hand 3 times. When she squeezes mine back, I smile and promise her I'll be back as soon as I can. When Riley is kept overnight, Mom always stays, but Dad never does. The next morning, I call Mom before school, and she says she doesn't have any updates yet. I make her promise to call the school if anything changes so I can know right away, and even though she agrees, something in my gut tells me otherwise. After not hearing any word from Mom all day, Dad picks me up and drives us straight to the hospital. He's eerily quiet during the ride over. That could mean anything, since he's not much of a talker anyway. But something isn't settling right in the air. What is it, Dad? I finally ask as he searches for a parking spot in the hospital garage. Nothing, River. I narrow my eyes at him, wondering why he's lying. As soon as he parks, I jump out of the car and run the entire way up to Riley's room. Doctors and nurses swarm.